In a world covered by endless night, in a place where fear and despair thrive, in a time when all hope seems lost, two individuals arise to stand firm, resist the darkness, and light the beacons of hope to humanity. To the free people of the future, the courage of these two will mark them as heroes. To everyone else, they will simply be known as Nobodies.
Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to Nobodies, the show that nobody's going to watch about us talking about nothing. And today's topic, we're going to be talking about the most important issue that's going to be facing us this year. After all, the new year just happened, so we have 2016 to look forward to, and all the problems that are going to be faced with it, especially Donald Trump. Can I just say, what is wrong with you people that are supporting him? Look, I'm a libertarian, but I lean way more right than I do left, so I get conservatism. But Jesus Christ, the things this guy has said! No! You want to start off with the first asinine thing that...
Well, I'm going to say, this is going to be the best show ever done in the history of Nobodies. Believe me, I guarantee it. This is going to be the greatest show. Alright, trust me. Okay, just need to get that out of my system. Okay, no. Let's start off with, we've got a Politico article about the 199 most Donald Trump things that Donald Trump has ever said.
We'll post a link in the description.
Link's going to be in the description. I'm just going to read one, maybe two. We'll do maybe a couple, but we'll just start off with that. And number 2 on the list, he says, "I'm a really smart guy." Which, you know, hey, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's built a multi-billion-dollar business, and he wheels and deals in political circles, so that might be true. But then we go to number 3, and he says, "I'm intelligent. Some people would say that I am very, very, very intelligent." Could be. Okay, but number 4, and this is the one that I want to go on. Number 4, "I know what sells, and I know what people want."
That was a theme of his campaign.
I want to hit the nail on the head here. This quote right here, I think explains Donald Trump completely. And all the craziness that we're going to talk about in the next, 5-10 minutes, whatever. I think you need to keep that in perspective. He knows what sells, and he knows what people want. And he's pretty tenacious. So, yeah, I think that's a pretty good insight into his character. Let's do a funny one now. Let's find a funny one. Where was that? Number 11? I know the China... you read it.
Yeah, I know the Chinese. I made a lot of money with the Chinese. I understand the Chinese mind.
Because he's very, very, very intelligent. You don't understand that he understands what the Chinese understand. Something like that. Alright, in all seriousness, we've got all these Trumpisms. We're going to put the link on the bottom.
When we're talking about flat-out stupid things, so we talk about, like, when he was... I think it was November, that he said that he wanted, like, to take down the internet to fight terrorism or something. The funny thing is, we know what he's trying to say. He wants to, like, deny service to the terrorists, right? They want them to have internet access. No one's going to disagree that that's a good idea or not. Of course, you want them to break down their communications. But the way he was phrasing it was saying that he wanted to turn the internet off, and he was going to ask Bill Gates and Bill Gates' help in order to do this.
I think he asked for Zuckerberg, too.
He asked for Zuckerberg.
I think so. Don't quote me on that, but I think I remember he was talking about Zuckerberg. But like you said, I get it, you know. My thing is, dude, this is Facebook's problem. This is Twitter's problem. We don't need taxpayers paying to, you know, do this. You know, Trump shutting off the internet. I don't need to pay to have my own internet shut off or regulated or whatever. Dude, get on Facebook. Terrorists are using Facebook. Why not get a warrant? Why not work with Facebook? Or not even work with them. Just tell them what to do, because this is their issue. This is their problem. Terrorists are using their site. I mean, if terrorists were using my house to facilitate their deeds, there would be agents kicking down my doors ASAP, alright? But terrorists use Facebook, and it's like, well, we gotta shut down the internet, you know? Or whatever. Am I making sense? I'm not making sense. Okay,
Yes.
I just think it's ridiculous. The Facebook needs to stop. They need to get this under wraps. Same with Twitter. Get this under wraps. and I'm not going to pay for it, all right? Seriously. Yeah. It's really nice.
Which is why, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this as I'm a supporter of Carly Fiorina, I'm not. But I remember she was saying something really good during the national defense debate that happened like a month or two ago, saying that she wants to get the help of the private sector in order to fight terrorism. And she said she wanted to work with them, not coerce them. But she said, since she understands like how she has a corporate background, she said we need to work with private sector, and working with, emphasizing that, not coercing them or anything, to help fight terrorism. That is something that we should have, is a cooperation between the private sector, because they are having their assets utilized.
And that's another thing, is a lot of these guys, I mean Trump especially, Trump does real estate. He does it very well. All this other stuff is not real estate. I mean, granted, he's very, very, very intelligent. But, like the internet thing, I guarantee you Donald Trump doesn't know about TCP/IP. He doesn't know about packets and SYN ACK requests and whatever. He doesn't know. And there's a lot of people out there that don't know. And, we elect them to do this stuff, which I think is silly. Like, I'm drawing a blank, but let's just say guns. I'll just throw it out there. Most politicians don't know how to operate a firearm. I mean, they just think you just pull the trigger, blah, blah, blah. They don't know how to disassemble a firearm, clean a firearm. They don't know. They have no idea. But we send them there, and they make bills about stuff that they have no clue what to do. So
it's the same thing.
It's pretty much the same thing with Trump. Like I said, real estate is his thing. So when he says these funny things, I just look at it and I laugh. I'm like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. And
that's fine, though, but it's like, you gotta know what you don't know. Which I guess he was kind of trying to do when he said he wanted to get Bill Gates in there, but that just highlights the issue. I mean, if you're gonna make a policy about how you want to combat terrorists online, straight up just... Everyone does it. The people that don't like him because of the arrogance. That's his top #1 thing. If you just have the humility to say, I don't know how this internet specifically works, but I will hire experts who do know. I mean, that's like business management 101. The CEO doesn't know the nitty-gritties of of how the company operates. That's why you have experts and advisors to help do that. If he would say that instead, I think that would be a much smarter statement than say, I'm going to shut down the internet.
But I love how, like you said, what you said was perfectly reasonable. You should have but Trump just doubles, when he doesn't know, he doubles down.
Yeah.
He's so extreme about it. Like, we're going to shut down the internet. And people are like, yeah. It's like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, next thing I really want to talk about, just for a moment, moving on, is the nuclear weapons, his Middle Eastern policy, which, off the bat, okay, he called out Hillary Clinton, and I was blown away. I'm like, whoa, this guy knows about how Hillary Clinton destabilized the Middle East badly, all right? Libya, Egypt, that whole Arab Spring thing was pretty much Hillary and the State Department. I might say the CIA, but I'm not going to throw that out there. That's conspiracy territory. But it is pretty well known now that Hillary had a big role in, Benghazi, that kind of thing. So Trump went out and he was like, hey, the Middle East right now is effed, and a lot of it is Hillary's fault. Like, wow, I was impressed. And then I was like, oh, well, what do we do about it? And Trump was like, and I got it up here, I will absolutely use a nuclear weapon against ISIS. You had it there, Donald. You had it there for a minute, you grasped it, and it went right out. I mean, Hillary, when did she, they did a lot of bombing, a lot of probably bribes, and a lot of assassinations, I'm just assuming, but we do know that bombs were involved, no-fly zones and whatnot. And your answer to a destabilized region that's war-torn is bombs.
Yeah, one of the things that bugs me the most, and it is related to this, was how, it was in an interview a few months back, and he said, like, no one knows better, like, how to lead the military than him. And I'm just thinking, how much military experience does this guy have? How can you make a statement, and make a statement like that I'm going to be nuking ISIS, that I'm a military expert, and your experience is negligible, if any? I don't think he has any.
I don't think, no, because he went to business school.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's got a lot of business experience, a lot of real estate experience. That guy knows how to wheel and deal. Military, none. Tech, none.
It's just...
But, hang on, let's be the devil's advocate here. Most politicians, with the exception of Carly Fiorina, but let's just, politicians in general, most of them don't have experience either. So what would you say to people like that Because most politicians...
None of them are parading around and saying that they're the best at something. That's
but
the
he is the
difference.
best. He is the best. The best of the best of the best.
Of everything.
Sir with honors. Oh, this is too much fun. I don't know.
We're gonna be winning so much that we're gonna be tired of winning.
We're gonna be tired of winning. He did say that, and that was great. Oh, I loved it. I want to be tired of winning. Do you want to win? I want to win. I guess you do have a point, though. Like, politicians they just don't go there. They don't say those things. And, you know, when he doesn't know or he thinks he's wrong, he just doubles down and gets more ridiculous, and it gets him more press. And that's
And
his
it
strategy.
works!
Oh my goodness, it works.
Why is his poll numbers rising?
I need to run for office, and I'm going to say such crazy things. Maybe I'll win. I don't know.
I get people are tired with political correctness. Trust me, no one is more anti-PC. Okay, I don't want to be Trump here. I am very, very, very anti-PC. I get it. But just because the guy is anti-PC doesn't excuse everything else. Because just try to look at it objectively and you'll realize just how insane it all is. The wall, we're not going to get Mexico to pay for it. We're going to be paying for it. It's inevitable and it's going to be expensive. And is a wall really going to work? You can dig under it. The drug cartels are already digging tunnels underneath the border anyway. Just
End the drug war and end all the subsidies that make people come here. You know, like California, welfare for illegals. I'm just saying, welfare for illegals is insane. I mean, they get driver's licenses, they get all sorts of handouts and stuff like that. There's a hospital in Sonoma County. It was either Napa or Sonoma. A little bit past the hills here, not that far from us. They take illegals only. Like, straight up.
wow. I did not know that.
Kid you not. And people are going to ask for facts. I'm going to find it for you. I'm going to look it up or I'm going to put it in the comment section or whatever. But, yeah, they only take illegals. And it's like, wow, you know, I don't get free healthcare. So, anyway, going back to Trump. Yeah, the wall's not the answer. We need to cut the subsidies.
Yeah.
The reasons why they come here. And the drug war. You know, people are dying. The whole reason they're digging tunnels under the walls to move drugs. And the drug war, that's not going to happen anymore. On a final note, though, or do you have something you want to say? I wanted to, you said PC. And I think that'd be a good place to end it.
PC?
Yeah, like, the whole reason Trump is winning, at least in my opinion, is because PC.
Yeah.
I think this is just my opinion, take it for what it is. I think PC is the reason for Trump. I think that people are so tired of it. People are so sick of it. I mean, I am. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm vastly entertained by what's going on. I'm not going to lie. I'm thoroughly enjoying this, but I don't support Trump. I think the PC culture, you look at what's going on in college campuses nowadays, you look at what's just society in general. I mean, the news, just the whole PC environment. I think people are tired of it. I think people are sick of it. And just to see a guy who just says these ridiculous things, even if they are ridiculous, let's nuke ISIS. You know, like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's refreshing.
But it's refreshing at the same time.
Yeah, but we can't let that refreshingness get to us because, come on, the guy's running for president. We need to take this seriously.
Yeah, but, okay, I'm going to be devil's advocate again. You said we need to take it seriously, but is there a candidate out there right now, at all, who we can take seriously?
I don't like any of them, but for the love of God, anyone but Trump 2016.
Anyone but Trump! Okay, here's my final thought. Well, maybe not my final thought, but honestly, liberals, I think we have to thank you for Trump. I'm pinning this on liberals, okay? After 8 years of Barack Obama, I'm rounding, and all the stuff that's going on, like I said, college campuses, just going out in an environment, you know, we're in California, I'm not gonna lie, saying Merry Christmas now is like you know, it's like, oh, can I say Merry Christmas? It's gotten ridiculous. It has gotten so ridiculous. And the pushback is Trump. Basically, people want revenge for what you've done to this country. Yeah, so thank you, liberals. Conservatives, you're not going to get out of this either. Like he said, Trump is not your guy. I get it, liberals suck, you know, PC sucks, but Trump ain't the answer. So just try to be less hysterical. Like, okay, me, like I said, I'm enjoying this. This is fun for me. But like Brian said, if he wins, Lord help us. Lord help us.
Bad things will be coming.
I have no idea. But hang on. One last thing. If Trump does win, whatever, and I threw this out, we've talked about this before. Let's just say Trump does win. I don't think he's going to be able to get away with the stuff that he gets away with. Because I think Congress and the entire federal bureaucracy is going to stonewall him.
They will, but...
Dude, we don't want to take the chance, right?
I don't want to take the
want to take the chance.
Just in case something bad does happen, like, you know, just throwing that there as an example, and a 9/11 type thing happens, because the thing is talk about Muslims, and, you know, we've done in the past thrown people in internment camps, and if we do have a massive terrorist attack happen here again, I can easily see that sliding by. If him president and Republicans still control Congress. I mean, as things stand right now, you're right. When he goes in there, he's going to be neutered. No, none of his asinine things are going to get passed. No way in hell.
Not going to fly.
But, you know, never let a good crisis go to waste. If something bad happens during those 4 years, yeah, panic mode. I just don't want to take that risk.
I guess we'll see.
Honestly, as it stands right now, though, I think if he does get the nomination, Hillary Clinton's going to win.
You think Hillary's going to win?
I'm not hoping for it. I mean, again, I don't like any of them, but I just don't see him winning the non-Republican vote.
I have no idea. I don't even want to speculate. I don't know, because Hillary might go to jail. Bernie...
That's the only way. If Hillary gets indicted, she's done. And if Bernie's next up, yeah, Trump's going to win. For whatever it's worth, I still have enough faith in America that we're not going to accept socialism. But then there's Trump.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to enjoy the ride. Because honestly, I think we're screwed no matter what. It's just, if that happens, if we have a Trump president, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, we'll all be entertained. I will. I don't know about you. I don't know about you either. I'm going to be entertained. I just laugh on the way down.
Well, I mean,
toast to you all.
Yeah, I guess we can do another episode exactly a year from now and see what happened.
Let's do that. Let's do it a year from now. Whoever's president, and we'll look back on this moment, either fondly or sadly, one or the other.
Well, hold on to your butts, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a bumpy ride this year.
Indeed, indeed.
Thank you for watching, as always, and we'll see you next time. Anything else?
No, I got nothing. Thanks for tuning in.
See you next time.